Hello people, movie lovers, grumpy old gentleman on film. Yes, I'm here to do a marathon part 2, yes, and I'm here to talk about Jay. Yeah, Jay gave me 2 movies to watch for the grumpy old gentleman on film, marathon 2. Yeah, this is what we're doing here. And these are them. Let me see. Talk about it. You gave me two very likable movies. I don't know if everybody likes this one, but back in the day it was something. To me it was a very enjoyable movie. I haven't seen it for years. I never went to the show and seen it. No, I didn't happen to do that. I think when this came out I was probably busy family. I probably had the one daughter, and I think Christine was probably 2 or 3 months old, so I never really got to the show too often. But later on, this movie lasted a long time. The music lasted a long time, and the songs and the feel of the movie lasted a long time. I remember actually going to a discotheque, yeah, with the the ball in the middle and the lights going around. It was up on Yorkville Avenue here in Toronto. You had to go up a flight of stairs. And the reason I remember that is because I painted the place. Not all of it, but I painted the hallway. As you go in the front door and you climb up the stairs. I painted it 3 different colors, the top and the middle and the bottom. Put stripe, like a stripe looking hallway going up. Yeah, I did that. But I got there with my wife, Darlene at the time. My first wife, Darlene, and my friends Ken and Cindy, and we got to go out. We had a babysitter at home. The thing is, we both lived in the same house, duplex, like upstairs and downstairs. And we got the one babysitter to watch the kids. They were all, basically 5 years old, 4 years old, and stuff like that. And Christine was probably a few months old, so it was easy. So we went dancing. But this movie, yes, it was quite the thing when it first came out. Yeah, I don't know when I bought this. I bought this a while ago. This is the 30th anniversary special collector's edition. So this is the one I got. That's from 2003? 2003? But yeah, and the white suit. Man, there were some good songs on this. Yeah. So I watched this because of, like I said, Jay. Yeah, Jay. But it was so fun. I haven't watched this in years. How often do you get to watch this? But it was a fun movie about young people, and basically what they did on a Saturday night. Most of them back then, and you can relate to this movie, especially if you're young and you're 19 or 18 or 20, and you worked all week, and on a Saturday night you go off and let off steam. Right, smoke cigarettes, do acid or do dope or whatever you do, right, and get girls, and yeah, everything in this movie was basically what was going on back then. So a very likable movie. John Travolta meets up with a girl that can dance. She could really dance on the dance floor, and there's a contest going on. So him and her, I should say, they practice. They danced together, and all it was supposed to be like just friends, right? They're just 2 people dancing to win this contest. So that's what this movie's all about. And plus the things that his buddies do and stuff. And one of the younger guys, his problems, nobody pays any attention to him, and nobody talks to him. So you feel sorry for that little fucker. But yeah, so at the time, very well received movie. The soundtrack is the best-selling soundtrack of all time. I presume it's still selling today, I guess. Some people don't like the soundtrack, some people don't like disco, but for this time period of my life and what was going on then, yeah, I was caught up in it too, and all my friends, and we went dancing to disco music. So yeah, but this is, if you haven't seen Saturday Night Fever, it's worth a watch. It's well worth a watch for the time period, what was going on back then. And the other one Jay gave me was 2001, The Other. Oh, pardon me, The Others. You don't get a reflection. I got my computer on, so you get a reflection. 2001's The Others. That's 20 years ago, right? Really, a long time ago. Long time ago. Well, there's this big house. I don't know if you can see that, but there's this big house in the woods. It's got a big fence around it. One of those, black metal fences with the spikes, and it's a heavy fence. Clank, clank. Shows you that. Shows you 3 people knocking on the door, right? A lady and another girl and an old man knocking on the door. And Nicole Kidman's character answers the door. And okay, so you're here, right? And they're here, right? So she takes them in and shows them around inside the house, right? And she's got 2 kids. Now her 2 kids what she says they have, is that they have a disease, that they don't like the sunlight, right? Not that they're going to blow up or anything. Well, they're not vampires, but they're supposed to. From my understanding, the way this is, sometimes the heat from the sun kind of gives them blisters, right? That's basically the idea. Not that I don't think it said it, but that's it. So she goes around showing them all these rooms and keys, and they're supposed to lock up every room they come, go in behind them. When they leave, lock it up. She's got the 2 kids and herself and these 3 servants. There's an elderly gentleman, and he's the groundskeeper now, right? So they're, having breakfast. The kids are having breakfast and they're talking, right? And it shows the housekeeper, which is, what's her name, Flanagan? Don't have my glasses on, Bob. Yeah, Flanagan? Messed up again. Don't have my glasses on. I can't see the fine print. But anyway, you probably know who I'm talking about. So she's in the kitchen giving the kids their breakfast, right? So that's it. So that's scene, and the kid doesn't. I guess he doesn't like porridge or whatever he's having, or toast. But they start talking about another kid. I think that's what it is. And who's the other kid? So anyway, they end up going to bed. Everybody goes to bed. They're only allowed to walk around with lamps, right? There's no lights. There's no electricity. So they get to walk around the house in this big, gigantic house. So they're going to bed. So there's a scene where the 2 kids are in bed, girl and the boy, brothers. In the windows, when the girl wakes up and the curtains are open, right? So she screams and wakes her brother up. And somebody's there arguing with her, and they're trying to close the curtains, and they're trying to open up the curtains, and she yells and gets back in the bed. And there's something really fishy going on here, right? Strange. So her mother yells at her the next day about leaving the curtains open, and the little girl's telling her mother she didn't do it. It was Victor. Victor did it. Some little boy named Victor. Now things are starting to get really strange. Who the hell's this little Victor guy? I never saw no little Victor kid, right? So who's leaving the curtains open? So it goes on like that, and then her friggin' husband comes home. Right? Her husband, he's off to the war or something. It's 91? What war was going on then? Or did I miss that? Maybe I fell asleep. Who the fuck knows? But anyway, her husband spends the night, or a few days or whatever, right? He lays around in bed, just lays around. Doesn't do shit at all, just lays around. Thinking, like, this guy's strange. Yeah, so anyway, he says he's leaving, he's going back to the war. You just got here, how can you go back? Anyway, he goes back to the war. Or whatever war he goes back to. I'm thinking, man, this is really strange. Don't forget now, I haven't seen this one in years either. I kind of forgot about the whole freaking thing, right? Kind of sketchy here and there, and going, yeah, I think I've seen, but I don't remember. I don't remember any of this. That's what happens when you haven't seen a movie in dog's ages, really. You don't remember a bit, and some parts is like, you don't remember. So anyway, he buggers off, he goes back to the war. Now, things are starting to get a little weird now, right? And her husband's gone, so it's her and the 2 kids and the 3 3 servants, right? So yeah, all the curtains are gone now, right? Every curtain in the house is gone now, right? And the mother's blaming the servants and stuff. Yeah, and all the curtains are gone. I'm thinking, man, this is really strange. Who took all the freaking curtains? And anyway, she's telling the servants to put the curtains back. She needs the curtains because the kids are gonna, break out in these diseases and stuff. So, there you go. Now, the rest of the movie's pretty good too. You wonder to yourself, who the hell? I'm telling you now, people, watching the video. This one right now. You kind of think to yourself, when you're watching this, you're going, what the hell's going on here? What are these people? Are the people the girls? The 2 boys and girls, the 2 kids and the mother, excuse me. And the mother, are they ghosts or something? And what about the 3 people, the 3 servants, the old man, the lady, and the young girl? Are they ghosts? Or what's going on? Are they dead? Is everybody dead in this movie? Who's alive and who's dead? Right? And then it goes on and on and on. And then at the end of the movie, you see some people sitting around a table, right? It looks like a seance. Seance. Yeah, well, anyway, they're chatting. There's a blind lady there, right? I'm thinking, holy smokes. Anyway, can't tell you anymore. I don't really want to spoil it for you. But, yeah. This is a very good movie. Thank you, Jay. Appreciate it. I haven't seen this one in years, and actually I haven't seen Saturday Night Fever in years either. So 2 very well likable movies. And if you haven't seen either one, seek them out. Nothing wrong with them. This one, it plays with you for 2 hours. You start watching a movie as if, okay, there's a lady in a house that got a couple of kids. Some people come and they're working, they go to work for her, and the whole big old house and the mother and the kids, and they have breakfast. She reads to them stories, and just a regular, scenes. Then all of a sudden, strange things start to happen. Anyway, that's it. Talk to you later.